Yo, 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 yo. You are now tuned into No Other Way Media Podcast. Going in tonight all the way up, man. It's about to be real epic. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, 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 what it do? What it do? It's your boy Baker Man in the motherfucking building.
Your boy G9 is in the building.
Miss Only One.
It's your boy Stacking Woods up. If it ain't about $1, I don't want a Tizoc. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
Man, y'all
Anyway.
heard what he said, man.
So, man, we want to first welcome you, man, for coming to take the
Welcome,
time out,
welcome.
man, and kick your shit with us, man. So we got a thing we doing here at Richmond where we celebrate our guests. We do that by letting you bust open that bottle, and while you busting open that bottle, let the people know that's tuned in who we got on No Other Way.
If that didn't catch you the first time.
Yes, sir, man. You already know, man. Like I say, it's your boy Stacking Woods up. If it ain't about $1, I don't want a Tizoc. Some people call me SG. Some people call me Stacking Guap. Some people call me Davarian Lewis. That's the government, you know. But one of them ways, you know me. You feel me? If you know me, what's going on? If you don't, hello, how you doing? You know?
They about to find out tonight, man.
Sir.
Sir,
You already know.
so where you from and how was your upbringing?
I'm from Chicago, bro, but I grew up pretty much in Kenosha. You know what I'm saying? My upbringing, you know, typical type of shit, like, you know, pops in and out of jail, shit like that, whoopty bam.
Right.
Raised by my mama, my grandmama. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Shout out
Pretty-
to moms and grandmas.
Yes, yeah.
I think that's pretty much a lot of black households.
Most
Because
definitely.
I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying, my mama was there, you know what I'm saying, raised me, whatever. But my grandma, my grandfather was there, but all my cousins, we was all in the house upstairs.
For sure. That's what the world lacking right now, really.
Yeah.
That
Sure.
family aspect.
That family,
of things,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? They don't, this new
Man,
generation
bro.
don't really know nothing
Like-
about that.
It's like family watered down.
Yeah.
Like a
Oh,
motherfucker.
we got, first for all,
Hey.
man.
Hey, man, he broke the curse.
Broke
Hey,
the curse,
he
man.
broke the curse.
Hey, it's been a
but
minute.
That let us know that, hey, somebody been popping bottles around.
Oh,
Okay.
He been popping bottles, man. Pop goes the weasel.
Media trained to pop bottles.
I ain't kind of true to that, you know?
Got that first,
What's
man.
up?
So, hey, when they pop them like that, you know, it's money around.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, shit, man.
No.
So, man, so what inspired you to do music first, but you eventually crossed over and started breeding dogs? Why the
See, I mean, okay. First off, like, what made me start doing music? Okay, when I was a shorty, I used to do like poetry and shit like that, like spoken word and shit. You know what I'm
What's
saying?
up?
I used to go, I used to do talent shows and shit like that, like in elementary school, middle school. You know what I'm saying? And one day, like I think I was like 12, and my homie, I was in like 6th grade, 7th grade or something like that. And my homie was like, man, he came to my crib. He knocking on the window. Bro, come outside. I come outside. Hey, bro, you need to come with us, bro. We found a studio. Like, I had a homie named Lil Mike back then. He like, Lil Mike and them just dropped a song, bro. He like, we gotta make a song, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was the cool thing that my homie and them had made. You know, back then, we talking about shit 20 years ago. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like the Atlanta dancing era.
Yeah,
and all that. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
My homie and them had made a song called Dapping Till My Pants Fall. Like, everybody was going crazy over it. So my homie, you know, the little competition thing, he like, man, bro, we gotta make a song. So we end up going to the studio, and at first I was like I was doing, like I said, poetry, and I was singing and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they used to want me to sing they hooks.
Hold on, man.
Nice.
You was singing, man.
Yeah, man.
I bought to hear that Jodeci shit, man.
I'll tell you, I ain't
Okay.
gonna lie. So,
Tell me you had the Jodeci boots.
oh no, man, I ain't had them. I ain't had them. I was hitting them notes, but I was cold back then.
Okay.
Hey, I had them. I was just curious.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I did a lot of smoking and shit, and you know, I'm in the booth with bro now, and I'm like, man, I want to drop a verse too.
Yeah.
So I fuck around and write a verse, and they like, bro, your ass you got some talent, nigga, on the rapping side.
Right.
So I start rapping. Then you know, getting older, one thing led to the next. I found this studio, found that studio, get to dealing with this person and that person, and shit. That's how, you know, the whole little rap thing was born.
Nah, man, you ain't gonna just give it to me like that. You ain't gonna give it to me like this. Is why I say you ain't just gonna give it to me like that, right? Because before the crossover, now this is my personal opinion, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people that know you had their personal opinions on it too. You had a couple of features with King Louis when King Louis was at his height.
For sure.
When I seen those, the first feature, I'm like, well, he out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you caught him at the height of his career, and I'm like, damn, shit, a Star Born, he fucking with him. It's a rap. So how did you go from that momentum to crossing over to Breeding Dog?
Man, it's crazy, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. See, like, Louis, my dog. Shout out Louis, man. Shout out Big Homie Doe, BHD. That's my dog, too, man. They showed me a lot of love, you feel me? Before I even got up to that with dealing with Lou and them, you know, we had I did a little mixtape or whatever, and I was, like I said, I'm from Chicago, so I'm all through Chicago promoting my music and this, that, and the third, and my family, you know what I'm saying, they rapping with people that is in their field out there.
Right.
So they like, man, you heard my little cousin, Cole, woo, woo. So I get to, you know, we dropping stuff, we doing stuff on World Star, this, that, and the third. It was going great, you know what I'm saying, going real good. So I end up linking up with Louis. We doing shows. Me and Louis did like 10 shows together at least, you know what I'm saying?
That's
From
dope.
Chicago, out here, Waukegan.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We was doing a lot of shit together. And a lot of people was like, man, bro, I know your ass it's over with.
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
Sure.
Yeah.
So the last thing I did on the music side, after I did the feature with Louis, I had did like a little 2-part mini movie. It was 2 videos in a little mini movie. It's called Bounced Back. If you look it up on YouTube,
So
it's still on YouTube.
Bounce Back.
Yeah,
Bounce
yeah.
Back
I'm
on
gonna check it
YouTube.
out.
SG Bounced Back. Man, I put it on World Star. On World Star, we did like 2 million views, like in like 3
up.
days.
So for
you know
those
what I'm saying?
for those that don't know, not to cut you off,
No, you good.
is it like a fee you have to pay for like World Star
Oh,
or
hell yeah. We
can you
pay.
let you know artists that's trying
Man,
to
see, I ain't did it in a while, so I don't know what they charging now.
what was it at your time?
When I did that, when I dropped my last project on World Star, it was like 2,500 for me to get on the big box.
Okay, I
You know what I'm
remember. Yeah,
saying?
that's about right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was about 2,500. The big box was like on the front page. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as you go on World Star, you seeing this right
there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy thing was Kodak Black had dropped something that same day.
Yeah.
Me and Kodak like was neck and neck with
Wow.
the numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people was like, "Damn, bro, you see your shit got more numbers than
Right,
Kodak shit,
right.
right?"
How was you feeling though
That's
when
dope.
you seeing that? How
Okay.
I was excited as hell, bro. Like
go back to the stoop. Let's go.
stupid. You see what I'm saying? Like stupid excited, bro. You know what I'm saying? All my homies and shit, everybody sharing that shit on Facebook.
That's dope.
It was going crazy. So I don't know like what really did. Okay, I'm gonna keep it gangster, bro. Like I wasn't really making no money out of my music. You feel me? I didn't know how to though.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what I was going to
I didn't know how to. You feel me?
right,
We
right.
didn't have no big homie or nobody behind us
Yeah.
that was like coaching us, showing us what to do.
Facts.
We was just taking the money that we was making on some other, you know what I'm saying, in the
Right.
street
Yeah, yeah.
and
Sure.
putting it towards the music. And we just hoping that something bubble. You
Something,
feel me?
yeah.
But we not really knowing how to make no money off this shit though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We had the buzz like a motherfucker.
Definitely had the
You know what I'm
buzz.
saying?
Definitely.
Marketing, promoting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Lack of it.
saying?
Definitely.
But we just didn't know how to necessarily make the money. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So with the dogs, when I switched over with the dogs, I always loved animals, you know what I'm saying, since I was a shorty. It'd be crazy. I tell people all the time, when I was a shorty, my homies them used to call me, they used to be like, boy, your ass like the crocodile hunter, boy.
Black crocodile.
I be the only
Get on,
little,
Mike.
only little nigga in the hood with a bird on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Bring your ass, what you doing, boy? It's crazy, because when I was like 10, bro, no bullshit. I was like 10 years old, I was breeding birds and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You on
But
some
see,
Mike Tyson shit.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was always about some money. You feel me?
Right.
Ever since I was a shorty, like, so I'm like, okay, when I like the birds already, you know what I'm saying? But when I had to buy me a bird, I'm like, bro, the pet store charging like $300 for each bird. I'm like, okay, what could I sell these little motherfuckers for though? You know what I'm saying? So I end up figuring out that the pet store would pay me like $180 per bird. You feel me? So I'm like, shit, I'm 10 years old. That's great money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I ended up having like 20 birds in my grandmama's basement.
Wow.
For real. I had 10,
That's so
10
dope.
breeder pairs of birds.
Yeah.
And every bird clutcher had like 7 to 10 babies.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's
Right. You doing the math.
Math,
Damn
mathing.
near $1,200
Already doing
Okay.
math at a young
per clutch. Like,
Yeah.
Bet. So my grandma, this a little funny shit I tell people all the time about that. My grandma had took me to go sell my birds one time. I go in the pet store, I come out, and I'm sitting in the passenger seat counting my money. She said, boy, they gave you all that money for them birds you just took it out? I said, yeah. She said, now you know you owe me for them being at my house. Helping you buy the food.
Okay.
So she taught me responsibility.
Receipts.
Young.
Right.
She taught me it costs to be the boss. Young.
Yes, sir. What's it called? Operating expenses. Yeah.
So then I always wanted to breed dogs, you feel me? But my mama would not let me have no dog. My OG was scared of dogs and this, that, and the third. Like, she had got bit by a dog when she was a kid, that type of thing. So she was like, nigga, you can't have no dog. She said, when you get a house, you can get a dog.
Get you a dog.
So I had got me a crib, and I ended up with like 20 damn
20
dogs.
damn
Oh, my
dogs. Yeah. Type shit.
And, I'm like, shit, I love bullies, exotic bullies.
Right.
And I'm like, shit, these motherfuckers is selling. I'm seeing people, it's people selling these bullies for $5, $10, $15, $20,000 a puppy. It just depends on what you playing with, what bloods you playing with.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, how you market your stuff and all of this, that, and the third, just like any other industry. So I'm like, man, if I get the best product, like I said, I've always been about some money. Supply and demand. If it's a demand for something, I'm going to supply it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, if I get the best of the best, I'm going to make the money.
Make the money.
You
Right.
feel me? So that's kind of like how the dogs came. Like, it went from being like, okay, I'm spending tens of thousands into my music, but I'm not making tens of thousands.
Exactly.
Right.
Then I'm spending tens of thousands into the dogs, and I'm turning this shit into
Right.
you did
Yeah.
Return on your
Yeah.
way
investment.
more. You feel
Yeah,
me? So it
yeah.
kind of got like
Yeah, you gotta talk no numbers, man. We already know the dogs.
Facts.
Dogs.
Facts.
For sure.
The dog speaks for themselves, man. They don't gotta say nothing.
I'm gonna tell you something about them numbers with them dogs though.
gonna
Like
get to that.
for the people that's paying attention for the dog talk, like in the bully game, it's a lot of people that think that they gonna make a certain amount of money in that game. You feel me? Now, I see right now in the game, it's a lot of people that'll go. I tell people all the time, you can't cut corners in that game.
Yeah.
Like people try to put the street mentality and aspect of what the street be like into the dog game, and it's not like that. They be having it. They get sold a dream, and before they know it, they done spent a lot of money, and they just like with my music. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
They spent a lot of money, but they not making the money that they was led to believe they was gonna make. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? Because they'll they go get them a female. Now the first female I bought with the bullies, she cost me $10,000. Literally 2 months after I bought her, the bitch needed a surgery that was $4,500. So she ended up turning from a $10,000 dog to a $14,500 dog.
Yeah.
Right.
But this is the bitch that created me my dog Takeoff.
Okay.
Anybody that know me know Takeoff is the dog that
Yeah,
took me
yeah,
off.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Yeah, I
You
be
jumping,
yeah.
you jumping full.
My bad, my bad.
Okay.
Hey man, we did our homework now.
Yeah.
We done gave you we done gave you the oars in the canoe, man.
Yeah. Yeah. He all the way down to 9. He didn't answer all these
He
questions.
rolling like a motherfucker.
He sure live. I don't want to pump the brakes on him.
Yeah, but I knew he was gonna give it up. Like
Yeah, that's what's up though.
You're pretty. The next question we was gonna ask was the motivation and
Yeah.
drive behind what you do.
He on it.
I mean, you're pretty.
He's
much,
spot on.
pretty much already
I got-
somewhat answered it.
Yeah, I got you on that too. Like I could get more in depth on that. Like my motivation for that, like I say, pretty much was my love for the animals. I tell people all the time that's got to be your first. You
gotta have
passion.
You gotta have a passion.
Gotta
for
have
these
love,
animals,
passion.
or it's not gonna go nowhere. Cause you gonna,
but-
like I said, you gonna spend a lot before you make anything.
You gotta have
Yeah.
time. With
For shit show. You gotta
time
have
is the most important
Most
out of
definitely.
everything.
Most definitely.
Time.
Yeah, most definitely. And the you right, yeah, the time.
It's the
and
time,
and
bro.
the dedication.
It's the-
for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that goes
Anything
Definitely.
that comes with business, with whatever we do, it's the time you have to put in.
Yeah.
So,
And like I
so,
tell a lot of people, like, bro, you can't take on multiple tasks,
at all.
and,
bro.
and it's only 24 hours in a day. If you got
Yes,
on,
sir.
if you got 6 things going on, bro,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
you can't give certain, you know what I mean?
Undivided
Time.
attention to
Most
one
definitely.
thing.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because-
They tell you that a millionaire got what 3-4 hustles or 3-4 ways of whoppy bam, but a real millionaire gonna tell you like, man, I probably do now, but it's one thing that I focused on.
Yeah.
That got me there.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
For
right,
sure,
right,
for sure,
right.
for sure.
Definitely, that's exactly where I'm
For sure,
getting
for
at.
sure. That's a fact. But yeah, like that's definitely, like I said, my love for the animals was my biggest motivation. You know what I'm saying? But then when I, when I was able to see that I was able to capitalize at the same time off of something that I'm loving too.
Absolutely.
Like, oh man, it's a win-win.
I mean, fuck, you was already fucking with the fucking birds, you Mike Tyson shit.
You just switched products.
Shit at a youngster, so you already knew, and then your grandma gave you the.
Gave me the game.
That was brilliant.
Still,
Gave
so
me the game young.
you know what I mean, so hey, gave you the blueprint, man. You had the blueprint early.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And you found the direction to go to execute the blueprint.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
I always was good at talking. You know what I'm saying? My uncle used to tell me, "Boy, you little silver-tongued devil."
I ain't never heard that saying before.
Man, listen, man.
Silver-tongued devil.
That one, that's different.
I never heard that one before.
That's different.
man.
Yeah,
Real though. So I always was able to talk. You know what I'm saying? And I always was good at selling something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever it may be. You know?
Yeah. Young
So
salesman.
it was like shit. It went like that. So that's how that worked with them dogs though, for the motivation side.
So can we expect any music from you in the future, or is your main focus completely on dog breeding?
I mean, honestly, yeah. See, I recently just did a couple songs with my homie, and I was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and do it one more time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Ari Bill. I'm gonna be having Ari behind the camera.
Yeah.
Hey, Ari.
Yeah, that's my girl. You feel me? Like I say, me and Ari had did the move that I did on World Star, my last move that I did.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? After we did that World Star move, I don't know. Like I say, I feel like if I would have kept going with the music, it probably could have went real far.
Oh yeah.
But after that, her camera stuff, she went crazy.
Crazy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Crazy
Yes.
after that,
Nice
on
with the
real.
camera. She's
Yes,
nice.
sir.
Nice with the camera.
Yeah, Ari, my G, man. Shout out Ari Bill, man.
And she
That's
been
Yes.
grinding for a minute with that
Yeah.
shit, man. You know.
And she put on for the locals, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely.
She don't be on no high horse shit.
Yeah,
You
she
feel me?
definitely
She
do.
put on for the locals, man.
Definitely do. She definitely do.
That's what's up.
But yeah, definitely though. I'm gonna give it one more go.
Okay.
I'm gonna just do it properly. I believe in proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Facts.
Hey, man.
You know.
Nope.
Definitely.
Hey, man, you know something around here now.
You already know.
Hey, so, man, break down to the people that's tuned in. What type of dogs you breed in different bloodlines?
Okay. I breed exotic bullies. I just recently got into the French bulldogs as well, the fluffy French bulldogs as well. The bloodlines that I originally played with was Bape and Borsace blood, pretty much. I did deal with like Loco Lotto and some Devil Spit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Slow down.
Yeah, talk to me.
What's the loco? What's the?
Yeah.
Difference.
What-
Yeah.
This will be a long interview.
Yeah.
This a dictionary to these dogs, man. You know?
For sure. It's definitely.
Because I'm looking at you like
What is that?
that man that said some loco and that shit sound like some gangsters in California. Or something. That's a dog.
I'm high, so I know where you're going with it. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's going to make sense at the end.
I'm following suit, but I'm trying to.
Right.
He said what you said, man. It just sound like some. Hey,
Yeah, I'm
go
busting
ahead.
down for you. Okay, look, so the Loco Lotto blood is pretty much the same as baked blood. My homie, shout out to my homie Luis Lastuano. He's in Connecticut, one of the biggest breeders in the world. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that knows something about exotic bullies knows who Luis is. He created his camp is called, it's called Interstate Bullies. You know what I'm saying? He is the sole creator of Bape. Bape, arguably one of the top 5 exotic bullies ever of all time. You know what I'm saying? Before he had Bape, though, he created Loco Lotto. He created a dog that was the littermate brother to Loco Lotto named Little Mayo. Little Mayo sold for $500,000. You know what I'm saying? Overseas to China.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of money
Yeah, no cap.
for a dog.
I'm
No
trying
cap.
I'm trying to understand like why these dogs.
They captivating, bro. It's this the thing. Anything, this is what I try to tell people now with the exotics. Think about just the name. When you think of something exotic, you think of
Like a
something
clothes brand.
luxury.
Like a
You know
clothes
what I'm saying?
brand.
Something designer.
Right,
Something,
okay.
Something that appreciates value. What do you say on Baby Boy? Guns and butter. It's gonna be something that something
Yeah, a return on your
appreciate value,
investment.
you
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
So not everybody is gonna have an exotic car. You ain't gonna see 30 Lamborghinis in a day driving through the city. You feel me? Unless you in a luxury type of a city. You feel me? You're not gonna see you know, like I say, that's what I try to tell people with the dogs now, because a lot of people is devaluing the value of these dogs by making them acquirable to everybody. Exotic, let me make this sound just how it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Exotic is not supposed to be acquirable to everyone.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong until you ready for it. It's nothing wrong with having the. That's what's wrong with the world today, if you ask me too. People don't. It's no ordinary people no more. Everybody big dog. You see what I'm saying? Every chick, the bossest chick.
You got a bully, you a big dog.
You gotta be. You supposed to.
No, I'm saying it was that when he get a bully of a big dog.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
You're not a big dog.
But you done paid $2K for it though.
But
You see what I'm saying? Because they devaluing it though. You feel me?
Yeah.
But boom, like I said, let me not get too far off a track.
I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to understand, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? I got a cousin up in Mount Vernon. He do the bullies and he got some monsters. I'm like, this damn dog look like some of goddamn Transformers or something. You know, I'm trying to understand. Like, okay,
it's different variations of the bullies too, though. You got micro. I mean, you got nano now. You know what I'm saying?
What's the big? Okay.
Nano is gonna be anything that's 8 to 10 inches tall. You know what I'm saying? Or under sometimes. 7, you know what I'm saying? I got dogs that's like 7 inches tall.
Okay, what's
like literally tall as this bottle at the most. You know what I'm saying? They back gonna come up to right here. If I sit them on a table, this damn near come to the top of their head. Okay. You see what I'm saying? That's a nano. You see what I'm saying? Okay.
And then you said the way you sit them on the table. Okay, now what I'm trying to understand, okay, doing those competitions.
Yeah.
What is the judges looking for? Like, cause what I be seeing, like, okay, they do the walk with the dog. I see they be lifting the neck up real like this. They do. Are they? You know what I'm saying? What is they looking for? Like,
see, it's two different things. See, I've done plenty of shows. Like I was saying with them bloodlines. Like I said, that's the bait blood that I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Interstate bullies blood, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Then Borsace blood.
So the interstate bully, why is it? Why is it named the interstate bully blood?
I mean, I guess they called it that. I'm not necessarily sure why they named they kennel interstate bullies, but if I had to guess, it's because they went from only being in Bridgeport, Connecticut, to they shit being all over the United States. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Then they ended up having shit that was going overseas as well. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that was why they ended up calling they shit that. But shout out to Luis, that's my fucking dog. Yeah. Like, we ended up getting real tight. That's my dog. But then with Borsace blood, that was created by a guy named Manuel Zamora. Manuel a cool motherfucker. He from Cali. You know what I'm saying? He a West Coast breeder. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them boys, man. Without them boys, I would have never been able to create my bloodline. You see what I'm saying? So Borsace is pretty much what it sounds like, Versace, but Bullsace. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Very, like, to make it designer. You see what I'm saying? So I had bred to, like I say, well, first of all, I had bought Bad and Bougie. That was my bitch that I bought for $10,000. And I told her that she ended up having, you know what I'm saying, surgery, whoopty bam. Now, she was the second female that I purchased. And she ended up being one of the 10 females that I ended up having. My first year in the exotics, I invested like $58,000. My first year into females, only females, $58,000 into female dogs. Then I started to go out and figure out what studs I was going to end up breeding to and locking in these studs. Studs come with what's called a stud fee. The studs that I was using, like I said, I'm knowing that if there's a demand for something, I need to supply it. So I'm going to the top studs in the world. Right. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to use my homie dog that he got in the backyard. We could do a free breeding. You give me 2 puppies out the litter, and we gonna make money. Nah, I wasn't trying to do all that. You feel me? I was trying to go do that real shit. You see what I'm saying? So boom, I locked in like 3 credits to Borsace. I locked in like 3 credits to bait. You see what I'm saying? These dogs was all $5,000 studs. So what you had to do, what's still going on today, but like I said, it's being devalued by a lot of people. We call them backyard breeders. You see what I'm saying? But the real shit that's going on with that real quality, you got to drop at least like $1,000 down on the stud fee. That's going to lock you in, you know what I'm saying, to be able to be locked in for when it's time for you to do your breeding. By the time your breeding comes up, you do what's called progesterone testing. on your female, blood testing to check her ovulation levels and this, that, and the third, to know when it's the perfect time to breed your female. You feel me? Because the way we breed these dogs, they don't breed naturally. You see what I'm saying? It's a bulldog. Most bulldog breeds don't breed naturally. You breed them with a surgical AI. You see what I'm saying? So you take them to the vet, you know what I'm saying? They do surgical AI once the female has reached the correct ovulation levels, inject her uterus with the sperm. 60 days later, you're going to have babies. You know what I'm saying? God willing, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you can end up with a female that doesn't take or miscarriages, all types of things happen. These is animals. That's what I tell people all the time. These is animals, not machines. It's not guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. So, man, like I say, shout out to Manuel and them, man. Before I created Takeoff, bro, I did 10 breedings. Takeoff was created on my 11th breeding. I bred my Bape daughter to Borsace. Now, Bape and Borsace, one was in Connecticut, one was in California. You see what I'm saying? So it was like a little rivalry going on between these two guys. You see what I'm saying? Like either you fucked with him or you fucked with him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nigga, I don't got nothing to do with they rivalry. You see what I'm saying?
So they didn't turn the dog world to the NBA young boy and Lil Durk.
No bullshit. No bullshit, bro. No bullshit, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. So I'm like, man, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with both of these cats. I don't know neither one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, supply and demand. I'm like, everybody wanted to be a medium. Everybody like both of these dogs. But there's no medium. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm finna mix that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Chris Bass. He had put me on game. Like, he like, bro, I know you got Bougie locked in to go to Bape. He like, but look at her ped, bro. He like, you should probably breed that bitch to Borsace. And I'm like, damn, I ain't never think of that. So I get to doing my homework. Shout out J Man, it hit different. I get to doing my I get to doing my homework. And I'm like, man, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be the first person in the world to combine the two best bloods in the world. And boom, Takeoff was created. You feel me? Now the way Takeoff was created, if you remember, you know, they had the song Bad and Bougie at that time. And Takeoff, rest in peace, was not on the song. You see what I'm saying? And Joe Budden had did the little shit to him where he was talking about, man, so why they leave you off Bad and Bougie? He said, do it look like I was left off Bad and Bougie? So that was my promotion for Takeoff when I had him like at his young age.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? I'm like, do it look like he was left off Bad and Bougie? The nigga so cold. Do it look like he was left off Bad and Bougie?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just happened like that, bro. Promotion. That's a big part of that dog world.
Yeah. So how did you come up with your breeding name?
Midwest Connect Bully Camp, man. Shout out to my partners, Kevin Rugama and his brother Angel Cruz. I had my own thing going on, bro. But like I said, though, I was a lot younger. You know what I'm saying? I was like 24. You know what I'm saying? So I still had a younger mind state. You know what I'm saying? And when I was still off into the streets and this, that, and the third, we called ourselves Young Paid Hustlers. So everything was YPH this or YPH that. You know what I'm saying? Or Gunna Squad this, Gunna Squad that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out, bro, now. So I was calling my shit Young and Paid Exotics.
Yeah.
I'm scaring away the clientele. You see what I'm saying? They like, nigga, I don't want to spend $10,000, $15,000 with Young and Paid Exotics. This little nigga sound like he gonna rob me when I come to pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what people be having to understand too. Don't call your shit straight drop bullies. You know what I'm saying? Don't call your shit fresh out the pot kennels. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta bring some professional-ism to that market. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Fresh out the pot.
You see what I'm saying? So my man's like I'm at my mama's house and I see this cat outside with his bully and I'm like, damn, that little bitch so bad. And I'm like, I seen her on the internet. I said, hey bro, your name Kevin? He said, yeah, bro, I know who you is, bro. He said, we went to high school together, bro. I didn't even know, bro, though. You know what I'm saying? Latino cat. That's my boy now, though. Like $100 grand, man. That's my boy. So I'm like, man, I might want something off her. This before I had bought Bougie. This the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So he was having a litter off of Loco Lotto. And I'm like, man, I want to see them puppies when they born, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Now, I'm starting to see, though, in the bully game, a lot of people, it's a lot of weird little competition shit. It's a lot of hating shit. So he had his litter. He let me come over there and see them when they was like 2 days old. The puppy that I wanted to buy, he was keeping. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, okay, let me go back to the drawing board and try to find me something else. So he had a Loco Lotto litter. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm finna go buy me a babe daughter. Now, most niggas would have been like, oh, fuck dude, you know what I'm saying? He went and bought a different dog. Woo, fuck him. He wasn't on that. When he seen that I was finna buy Bougie, he he getting on my post and shit. He like, man, bro, congratulations, bro, on your pickup. He like, when you get her, slide by the crib, you know what I'm saying? We'll take some pictures of that little bitch, like, and you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to promote her, man. I want to see her, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was all love, you feel me? So I'm like, man, that's a smooth motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So I'm starting to go over their crib and shit. Him and his wife, you know what I'm saying? They inviting me over for dinner and this, that, and the third. Like, shit was smooth, you feel me? So one day we chilling, you know what I'm saying? I'm over there looking at his dogs that he had, because him and his brother already had like 14 dogs together, you know what I'm saying? Collective. Right. So I'm like, damn, y'all niggas got y'all shit going already. Like, I felt like a little nigga. I got 3 dogs, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all going crazy. So Kevin was like, man, bro, he like, we should fuck around and like connect, bro. And I said, connect, huh? I said, Midwest Connect, MC. Then I said, Bully Camp, Midwest Connect Bully Camp, MCBC. It's on my ring, you know what I'm saying?
So.
Boom, history. You know what I'm saying?
Put us in front of that camera. Let the camera.
Yeah. So big MCBC, man. Take off line. You know, that's the name of the bloodline too. Take off line. You feel me? Alhamdulillah. We was blessed to it's a lot of people breeding dogs, bro. A lot of people don't end up with their own bloodline. Like you got people who say it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, such and such blood. They got a dog. They call them Gucci. They say this Gucci line. Yeah. But where is it at? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We was blessed to be able to cover a lot of ground, man. Takeoff got kids all overseas, China, Thailand, you feel me? France, Peru. Takeoff everywhere.
Takeoff a rolling stove, man.
Yeah. He got
on the highway road.
If he had child support,
damn, man.
We'd be in trouble. He had child support. Real.
Funny as hell, man.
So how important is it to get out and network to further expand your brand and promote your brand?
That's the biggest thing, bro. That's the biggest thing. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, okay, see, when I first came in, you was the coolest nigga. You was the biggest type of breeder if you didn't have to go to the shows. You feel me? That's what made you a big dog. You feel me? When you get to the status where they like, no, I know what's up. We don't even expect to see him at the show. He too big to even be at a show. You see what I'm saying? We had, alhamdulillah, like I said, we had got to that level. Like, but it took for us to get out to get to that level, though. You feel me? It's a new era in the game now, though. I'm gonna get to that. Like, when I first came in this shit, like I said, you was not gonna see Bape at the show. You're not gonna see, well, Borsace was coming out. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga was coming out. Even when he was a big dog, he was coming out look, this that real deal. Here you go right here. You know what I'm saying? Bape and them was like, nigga, they bougie. Nigga, you gotta come. You lucky if we even let you come to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Man. Real talk. And we was like, alhamdulillah again, thank God, man. We was blessed to be the 5th kennel to ever go to the Interstate Bullies compound. And people was like, why the fuck they let y'all come? Like, y'all niggas new as hell. Like, but shout out to Luis. Like I said, man, Luis told me when I came out there, he was like, man, bro, I just see something in y'all niggas, bro. Like, he like the way you move, the way you talk, the way you promote that shit. He like, bro, you gonna go far with this shit, bro. Yeah. He like, I had to have y'all come really see this shit. You know what I'm saying? And really, woo. See, you know what I'm saying?
But what they didn't know when you was a youngster,
that I used to
right. You already had the recipe.
You already had the recipe.
Yeah. Homework.
Bird in the hand.
Different when I had them birds.
Right. I know that's right.
You already had the blueprint already.
He didn't have to do it. Hey, on this little research. I ain't had to do no research. I ain't had to do no research.
That's like I say, that's the biggest part, bro. That promotion, that networking. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, like, okay, when Takeoff was young, I took Takeoff to probably like 8 shows, all the way up until he was about 8-9 months old. You know what I'm saying? Response was great. You know what I'm saying? The biggest thing is production in this dog game. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's cool to see him. It's cool to see a nice dog. But I tell people all the time, there's amazing dogs that cannot produce. You see what I'm saying? So you can go to the show and be like, that motherfucker, the coldest motherfucker I seen at the show. But he can't throw a puppy that look nothing like him. You see what I'm saying?
Why is that, though? Like, what?
It just be like that, bro. Like, a lot of a lot of that come from scatter breeding. You see what I'm saying? People just putting 2 dogs together because of hype. You see what I'm saying? Like, it could have went that way for me. Like, nigga bred a babe daughter to Boasachi and didn't get shit.
Because you came out of nowhere with the dogs. You threw me.
For
I'm
sure.
like, boy,
Yeah.
I feel like, damn,
you got that damn dog.
on the real. On the real.
Well, I guess.
Like, it's like, yeah, I had dogs for a minute though. Like, when I did the video with Louis, I had this dog named Monopoly. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Trevion McClinton. That's my fucking brother, man.
Yeah.
We had planned to do the dogs way earlier than when I ended up doing the exotics. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But bro ended up catching a little charge or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He ain't, he did his motherfucking time. Ain't say nothing on nobody. You feel me? So the nigga came home like a real nigga, got blessed, whoopty bam, and he got dogs like a motherfucker right now.
That's how it goes.
You know, but that kind of put a damper in things. Like, god damn, I was out here, man. It was rough. It was rough. You feel me? Like, mostly all my brothers was locked up. You see what I'm saying? My right hand locked up. Like, I really had to come up with some shit. I had to figure some shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Before the dogs was able to, take off. But,
Name some roadblocks and struggles you had to face with that.
man, a lot, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, when Trey went to jail, that shit was fucked up. Like, that was real. That was a real roadblock for us, man. Cause Trey was big dog and shit. Bro was making sure a lot of shit was going on good for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was a slow up. My little brother had went to jail. It was crazy because I tell people all the time, crazy thing with the music is, bro, before I started doing music, like, I wasn't no internet type of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
crazy thing to me, bro. I swear to God, I just was saying this the other day. I was like, man, it's crazy how I end up being the nigga with the internet presence out of all of my guys. Like, these niggas always been on the internet. They had MySpace. They had, they used to go, you know what I'm saying?
I never had a MySpace.
They used to be on what you call that, like,
MySpace.
you see what I'm saying? Like, what they used to have, like chat lines and all of that.
Yeah.
We ain't had none of
They
that
was on
shit.
AOL. Them niggas was on everything. You feel me? I never was on the internet because I was worried about getting caught up. I was hustling. You feel me? Like,
sure.
so I wasn't no internet person. You feel me?
Right.
So once I started to do the music, my little homie was like, bro, how you gonna get your music heard, nigga? All you got is a cell phone number. He like, you need to get on the internet, bro.
Yeah.
So he made me a Facebook, made me an Instagram. You see what I'm saying? Whoppy bam. And I tell people all the time, that damn internet that's what got me caught up. That's what got me a case. You see what I'm saying? Like, motherfucking I got caught with a little zip of weed, some little weak ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they gave me a felony for the little weak ass.
In
shit.
Kenosha?
Yeah.
Oh, you know that ain't.
Oh, that's big.
But nowadays, though, that shit is a fucking ticket now. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
That's just some pussy ass.
They need to
was
throw
some
all that
bullshit,
other
man.
shit. Those are rough, man.
They need to cut it out.
They
you feel
need
me?
to.
But this what happened though. Like I say, I'm on that internet. So I had a song. One of my first songs was called Clientele. Right now. Some shit had happened, a roadblock. The police had kicked my little brother door in, but they thinking that this my crib though. So when they kicked the door in, my little brother and them called me like, boy, they looking for you, boy. He like, when they came, they said, where's Mr. Clientele?
Damn.
I said, they listening to the music.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No bullshit. That was a roadblock. So now,
Hell yeah.
now
Man, y'all heard what he said, man. Y'all heard what he just said, man.
For real.
They
bro.
listening to the
They
music.
listening to that shit, bro. That's no lie, bro. They been. You feel me? This was
And
a
that's
minute ago.
Yeah, and yeah,
That was a minute ago.
right,
Man.
exactly.
They was definitely paying attention. Like I said, before that internet shit, before I started really doing music, I never had been in no trouble, and I was real smooth like head grease, but with less mess. I was out there. You feel me? But they just couldn't catch up with me. But once I got on that internet, that shit caused some roadblocks. But like I said, the dough get hit. My little brother on the run. I'm on the run now. My little brother get locked up for the little shit that was in the crib. Motherfucking my other brother Star, shout out my brother King Star, he locked up. Shout out my brother Cuckoo, he locked up. You feel me? Like, it's me and my nigga Beats. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my big bro Parnell. We if you're familiar with Kenosha, we on Burst Road. I turned the motherfucking buildings over there to like the Carter apartments though. You see what I'm saying? For real. I had to get bro them out of jail. I had to put money on books and bonds and shit like that, So them was roadblocks, man. Them was speed bumps like a motherfucker, man. Then my mama, you know what I'm saying, my rest in peace, my baby. She had got sick, you know what I'm saying, and I'm having to, help her and be there for her at the same time. So, I don't know. It was crazy, man. It was like, it was a lot of shit on my shoulders, but alhamdulillah, we pushed through that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what makes what makes your dogs like so popular and so it's inexpensive? I know you explained it, but can you get more like in depth with it?
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like I say, it's really like I tell people all the time. People be like, "So if I breed to your dog, my puppy's gonna be worth 10,000." I be like, bro. I be like, it's like this, bro.
Damn,
the price is in the eye of the buyer. You gotta be able to make it worth that, bro.
No,
you see what I'm saying?
sure.
Because they gonna fuck around and come give me that shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's because of my resume. It's like a job shit,
It's the
bro.
resume.
It's my resume,
Right.
you feel me? So you gotta get yourself to that type of point, you know what I'm saying? And the game then changed so much that it's different ways of doing that now. You know what I'm saying?
So for those who watching, who gonna tune in and watch it, like far as the resume, because you can have that dog, but if your resume not there,
it ain't gonna matter.
It don't matter.
I'm gonna keep it real.
That's
with
just
you,
like
bro.
what you're saying. You spending that bag for the dog, and you know what?
It's a lot of people, bro, with very nice dogs. Like I said too, though, it's a lot of very nice dogs that can't produce. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people with very nice dogs, though, that people will never even really know about unless they get into the right hands. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's just the game. That's just any market.
That's
Is like
lot of
that.
with the
numbers.
music though. With you,
Real.
if you
could
got
be
to the right
cold.
person,
Yeah.
You could be
That's
cold.
true.
Yep.
Think about it like, man, Kenosha Racine, no bullshit, Lake County, man. It's a lot of talent
Yes.
in music, man.
Yes.
But they just don't get the opportunity to get in the right eyes and ears.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it's all about for real, man. It's really about the eye of the buyer, man. You got to get in them right eyes and them ears, man. You got to be seen and heard by the right people, even
Right.
with them dogs, man. It's the same type of market, you feel me? But like I say, a lot of people go about it the wrong way.
Right.
Straight drop kennels ain't gonna really go all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fresh out the pot kennels. You scaring the clientele before
Fresh
you
out
even
the
get
pot
it.
kennels.
For real.
So
You
what's the do? That's part of one of the do's or don'ts, right? You
Yes,
wouldn't
yes,
recommend
ma'am.
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. For sure. Come up with something that's catchy for sure, but your name is I believe in that with naming your children and all of that. Like that's a big thing. A name is a big thing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I got
It's a
one for
big,
you.
big thing.
I got one for you, buddy.
Talk to me.
So if you had your own chance to make your own dog biscuits,
Right.
or whatever you want to call
Scooby snacks.
Scooby, I like that. Your own Scooby snack. What would it be?
What would I name?
What would that be for the bullies?
Shit, it'd be something like, it definitely have a catchy, like something like,
Gotta be exclusive, man. It gotta be.
it gotta
Exotic.
be like chew. You know what I'm saying? It gotta seem like you put me on spot.
You supposed to be on the spot.
Something like that'll take much thought. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, but it'll be something that's like chewy. You know what I'm saying? Chewy treats. You know what I'm saying? Something that's like I would take something that got something to do with eating and
Okay.
and like a designer brand or some shit like that.
Okay.
You
now,
feel me?
Now you said with eating, but you're not eating meat.
Right, for sure.
So would you make one type of style or two different styles? As far as
Man, them
you might
dogs
gotta-
want
you-
dogs want meat.
the dog won't meat.
They ain't
though.
me, right?
Yeah,
The
dog.
dog.
Yeah.
Dog won't meat.
Yeah, we gonna. I mean, my dogs love peanut butter and shit too, though.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
So I
dog.
definitely would probably have like some peanut butter treats and some type of like beef treats, like shit like that, Shit, so
So what would they be, buddy?
see, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
He said that shit needs some thought. When
He
it's,
said he
when
gonna
it's
say that on the next show.
When it's exclusive, you can't give it up. You
Okay.
gotta think.
I might have to do that.
Yeah.
To make me give my idea.
Yeah,
Might be
that's true.
multitasking in his brain.
Yeah, but he probably won't put it out there either. Some motherfucker, he put it out there. Somebody
Steal your idea.
You done had
You know what I'm saying?
a slick talker in front of your face, talking real slick, real fast. Yeah.
Silver tongue.
Brainstorming. Well, yeah.
Hey, so check this out though, right? So if I'm correct, I heard you say take off multiple times in this interview.
Take off.
So we heard You got so Takeoff is your stud, right?
Yes, sir. That's my main stud. That's the stud that did it for us.
Okay, so he basically he's dear to you, considering
yes, sir. That's my
either
son.
Lil Baby or someone in his camp offered you $100K.
Hey, you know
and you
what's
respectfully
crazy?
declined?
Man, what's crazy about you saying that is Lil Baby and his camp actually did offer me. Well, they was capping. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Lil Baby.
Okay.
If you see this, I don't give a damn. Look, check it out.
We need this exclusive.
This what happened, man. So I had Takeoff, you know what I'm saying, and I had produced my second stud, you know what I'm saying, my Takeoff son, God Horace. See, now with me, like I say, with my dogs, let me say this real quick before I go forward. Takeoff is my black dog. You see what I'm saying? I kept a black dog in a time where color meant everything.
Yeah.
So people was like, bro, is you tripping, bro? You got a lilac boy. Why would you keep the black one? I'm like, bro, y'all just don't see what I see, bro. This nigga better than the lilac boy. He's gonna produce his brother all the time.
They ain't gonna see it because
no, they never see the vision
birds.
until they see it with their
You was
eyes.
12, you was seeing them birds.
Yeah,
they don't see this shit, man.
For shit show.
You was looking at the feathers and shit.
For shit show.
Right.
This motherfucker fly faster than that one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So it's like, I'm like, man, I'm keeping this boy, Takeoff. So boom, like I said, I'm a real spiritual cat. You know what I'm saying? I'm into Egyptology and all kind of shit like that too. Like,
Okay.
So Takeoff to me represents triple darkness, the black woman in a sense. You see what I'm saying? The beginning, the universe. You see what I'm saying? Triple darkness. Everything come from triple darkness. When we leave a womb, we leave triple darkness and come into this shit. You see what I'm saying? So Takeoff represents triple darkness. From triple darkness, you have the gods. You see what I'm saying? God Horus and God Osiris. These is the two boys that I created off of Takeoff that really went fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about I was getting retarded offers from all different kind of people for these dogs. Funny Mike. Shout out Funny Mike. That's my dog. To this day, we be chopping it up. Bro tried to buy my boy Osiris, but he was only trying to give me $30K. I told him I wanted $60K for the dog. Yeah. And he like, man, bro, you know what I'm saying? Look out for me, bro. Woo. I'm like, man, this what he costs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew what he was worth. I knew what I could ultimately make from the dog. Right. God Horace, like I say, shout out Lil Baby, shout out 4PF and them, but they was on some capping shit, man. Exclusive. I had posted God Horace, right? And he was 7 months old, just about to be 8 months old, almost ready to breed. So they commented underneath my post on Instagram, they said $150K right now. I said, shit, talk to me. Fuck you talking about? That's what I'm talking about right there. I'll sell them for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's going to look good, you know what I'm saying? And it's good money. You feel me? Let's get it. What y'all talking about? So he say, hit me. I hit his DM, sent him my number. They called me or whatever. And he had this guy who run his kennel, his name Monte. So Monte like, yo, what's going on, my nigga? Whoopty bam. He like, I got Baby right here, man. Woo, he want to holler at you. So Baby get on the phone. He, man, what's going on with you, bro? Whoopty bam, man. I'm hearing that you the nigga I need to buy a dog from, bro. He like, and I'm loving that little motherfucker Horace that you posted. I say, for shit show. He say, man, but I'm gonna let my partner who run the kennel talk to you about the business. I say, okay, bet. Put him back on the phone. So he get on the phone. He like, check it out, bro. He like, I know you do the music too. So they try to pull me in with the rap. He like, check it out, bro. He like, let's do something of the value of 150. He say, how about we give you 40 cash and a feature with Baby, video, everything. I say, man, fuck no. I know what this shit could fuck around and possibly do. Yeah. But I ain't never made no real money off my music like that. Yeah. I'm like, I could fuck around and do a video with him, and I could fuck around and make some money off of it for sure. But it don't mean that I'm gonna get rich off the motherfucker. Yeah. Right. You see what I'm saying? I made a good amount of money off God Horace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like in his breeding career, ultimately. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it furthered my resume. Right. You see what I'm saying? In this dog breed, in this dog game, it made me one of the greats. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For them to see. Damn, that nigga turned down $150,000 for that dog. Yeah. Damn, the nigga turned down because his brother, God Osiris, he went to a show in Ohio called the Wow Factor Dog Show. Shout out to my boy Zag Kennels. Real good dude, man. We locked in to this day. You know what I'm saying? A lot of his blood is based off Takeoff line blood. Zag, my kennel partners had to take my dog to the show for me because I had 2 litters at the crib that I was whelping, taking care of. You know what I'm saying? So my kennel partner called me. He said, "Hey, bro."
Hey, before you get into that, let the people know like what is like the time you have to put in.
A lot, bro. A lot of time, bro. That's why I tell people all the time. Like people be thinking that they want to get into this dog world, but they don't understand what it really takes.
My dog be
Nigga,
pissing me off.
Listen,
what goddamn dog?
You got one. There you go. That's what I was just.
I'm
saying.
laughing because I was one of them people. I was one of them people
sure.
until a motherfucker broke down to me what weapon was.
Yeah.
And when they say you gotta do this, do that, that's count me the fuck out.
On the real.
I don't want no positive.
On the real,
I'm not even getting up. And nigga, if my grandkid was in the house, I'm not even getting up that motherfucker early for no kid.
You hear me? Every 2 hours.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like, I'm not doing that shit.
Every 2 hours, bro. Like I say, bro. I tell people all the time, bro. Like, one time I'm in the crib whelping, and my uncle come in there. He said, "See." He said, this why you the king of this shit.
Yeah.
He said, because I'm not finna be in this motherfucker sucking no damn snot out of puppy nose with a, you know what I'm saying? He like, I can't do all that shit, man.
Goddamn birds, man.
All go back. Dude,
It hit different
when I had them birds.
It hit different. He had the birds. I always leave back to them damn birds.
It was made for it.
It's a passion. It's different, man.
That's what I tell people all the time, bro.
So,
you gotta have that passion for this shit. It's not gonna be. It's
I like that.
Right
That's dope, man.
yeah, so you might, I ain't no might. I know you know one of my little brothers that's messing with the dogs this way, white boy.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's my dog.
so white boy was one of the ones that I learned a lot about the dogs from.
Shit show.
But black boy is the one that inspired us to fuck with him.
Yeah, that's my motherfucking
See what I'm
brother.
saying?
Shout out
So,
my motherfucking brother, black
so,
boy, man. We was just chopping it up on Facebook a little bit ago. He got a motherfucking litter on the way that's gonna go ridiculously retarded crazy on the real. Y'all be on the motherfucking lookout for that, man. That's my fucking dog right there, though.
Yeah, so white boy, he calling me all these crazy times of the day, and he like, yeah, me and my son, we weapon the dogs. I was like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, you know, we get the babies, let the mama, you know, lick on them to make them use the bathroom in her mouth and all that. I said, man, what time you got to keep doing that shit for? Like every 2 hours. I said, you got to the house with your wife. I said, man, I ain't fuck them dogs. I said, man, I ain't leaving my motherfucking wife to go fucking with them dogs.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I'm talking about, bro, I done whelped easily, like, man, I'll say, like, anywhere between like 70 and damn near probably they like 70 litters at least.
So,
at least 70 litters.
So for the people that don't know, including myself, whelping, what is that like?
Whelping is a motherfucker, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like,
that?
this how it go.
What is that?
Give it to us.
Whelping is a motherfucker, bro. It's like this, okay? When you do, like I said, your process in breeding is you have a female, you know what I'm saying? When she comes into estrus, when she comes into her heat cycle, excuse me, you gonna go get her progesterone test. It takes 3 days, excuse me, for you to go. Some people be like, oh, I wait a week. I wait 5 days. I never wait that long because it could end up, boom. You know what I'm saying? You take the bitch at 7 days and she done got too high on you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you want to really take them as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? So especially if it's her first breeding, you want to get familiar with her heat cycle. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if you plan on breeding this female 3-4 times.
Right.
So you want to get familiar with her heat cycle. Take her, get her progesterone test at 3 days. Now we're gonna bust down some prices and shit too. Progesterone testing usually is about $90 these days. $90, $100 these days. So you're gonna end up doing anywhere, I would say, between 3 and possibly 10 progesterone tests.
Shit.
No cap. You see what I'm saying?
On one dog.
On one dog.
And what amount of time?
See, different strokes for different folks. You see what I'm saying? It could be a female, like I said, that's say you take her on the 3rd day and she's at a higher number, which would be maybe like a 2.5-ish. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know that within the next 3 days, she's possibly gonna be ovulating.
What's the
maybe
highest
even,
number?
Let me rap with you.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like this. Like I say, 0 to 5 is ovulation.
Okay.
Once she gets to a 5, that's ovulating. This is with an IDEX system, though. They got all different type of systems now. They got a system called Mini Vitus, all kind of shit like that. Usually, the other systems that are not IDEX is the VETS system. You see what I'm saying? Right. Any other system is usually double what IDEX is. So if ovulation is a 5 with the vet, it's a 10 on the other machine. You dig? So once the female does reach ovulation, you want to breed her 72 hours from ovulation. You see what I'm saying? If you're doing a surgical AI, if you're doing a regular AI, which is an artificial insemination, you breed her the day after ovulation. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully you catch her at ovulation, so you know what you're doing, where you going. But if you catch her at like a 6 to a 7 to a really like a 6 to a 10, you on IDEX machine, you could do an AI. You feel me? Then you skip a day and you do another AI. But like I said, it's different strokes for different folks. Yeah. Some females that take, I had a female that it took this bitch 3 weeks before she ready to breed. I'm not disrespecting females. I'm calling a dog a bitch. That's a female dog.
That's my dog.
Again, a female dog, y'all,
is a bitch. You understand me? So, that's them females where it'll take you like 7, 8 times that you do a progesterone. You feel me? Yeah. 7, 9, that's $630 just on progesterone testing. But some females, you can end up doing her progesterone test and she ready within 7 days. You see what I'm saying? So that's them blessing girls right there. You just spent about 180, you know what I'm saying, on progesterones. Slight, you know what I'm saying? Now, boom, once she reaches ovulation, like I say, you're going to do a artificial insemination or you're going to do a surgical insemination. If you do an artificial insemination through a breeder like myself, I'm going to charge you $100 to do your artificial insemination. You see what I'm saying? The veterinarian is going to charge you about, it depends on where you located. At the vet that I go to, shout out to Fox Lake Animal Hospital. That's my people right there, man. Shout out Dr. Radowski, the best fucking vet in the world. Motherfucking, they charging like $400 to $500 these days. When I started, they was charging like $200, $250. Right. But what was kind of fucked up, I started pulling up in that motherfucking Hellcat, and they see
what time it was.
They like, wait a minute, niggas is making money off these. They get to raising the prices on shit. You know what I'm saying? So they seeing what's going on. So man, I kind of fucked it up for everybody. I'm sorry, but motherfucking they charging like $400-$500 now. Yeah. So motherfucking so boom, think about it like this. Say you had a female that you had to do them 7 progesterones on. Okay. $630. You see what I'm saying? Counting your little gas money, whatever the fuck. Like, let's say it's like $650. You know what I'm saying? Then you do your AI. I mean your surgical AI. You see what I'm saying? That's another $500. So now you at $1,130. I'm getting to a point with this. Yeah. You know? Yeah. You at $1,130. You see what I'm saying? Then, like I say, you get to 60 days later, she's ready to have her puppies. You do not want to let this bitch have her puppies naturally. You see what I'm saying? It can go successfully, but it's not worth the risk. You see what I'm saying? The puppy's head.
I don't mean to cut you off. So, already, pull that total back up. What he had in total?
$1,130.
So, this what you missed. Stud fee.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, so like I say, stud fee, when you're doing it the proper way, more than likely a quality stud is going to cost you anywhere between $3,000 and $5,000. There's even quality studs that's $7,500. You know what I'm saying? So let's say you went with the $3,500 stud. You see what I'm saying? Plus you got to pay for your price of shipping because most of the time, I mean, you're not. Some people do definitely get on that road and go do their shit in person, but that's gonna cost you even more money. You know what I'm saying? So let's say you got your box shipped to you. It's gonna cost you about $3,900, $4,000. You know what I'm saying? So $4,000 added on to your $1,130, you at $5,050. Let's just say $5,000 flat. Fuck it.
Damn.
You at $5,000 flat. $5,100. My bad. $5,100. Then you have your C-section. See what I'm saying? The C-sections at Fox Lake Animal Hospital are starting now at $1,250. So now you at $6,300. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's go.
You dig what I'm saying? So you at $6,300 now. Now it's time to start whelping. All right.
Priceless.
Priceless, baby. That's priceless right there. That you can't even put a price.
Can't put a price on.
Can't put a price
now,
on. Now,
before you even go any further, if y'all tuned in and y'all wondering why the dogs are so fucking expensive, and y'all want to come and try to get a dog for $2,000, $2,500, you know what I'm saying? If you want top pedigree, he breaking it down to your ass.
How much
right
is
now.
a puppy?
For me?
Yeah, just for instance.
Okay, for instance, for me, it can vary. You know what I'm saying? I price my dogs realistically. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Most breeders who in my shoes, alhamdulillah, thank you for my shoes. Most breeders who in my shoes, they'll be like, oh shit, my shit all start at 10,000 plus. They gonna sell you the dream. Mm-hmm. I price my dogs realistically. You see what I'm saying? People will hit me up before a litter is born, and they'll be like, man, what these puppies gonna go for? And I tell people all the time, hey bro, I can't give you a price realistically until I see my product.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I say that my dogs start at my stud fees, more than likely. You know what I'm saying? They gonna start around $5K plus.
Okay.
Now, like I say, a lot of people be big-headed and woo-up-de-woo when they get to a certain place in this game, and they look at 5,000 like that's not a lot of money. Man, I'm from the streets. $5,000 is a lot of money.
That's a move per puppy.
Especially buying a goddamn dog.
You understand me? For a four-legged creature, it's people riding around with $5,000 cars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I be realistic with my pricing. But I have puppies that are worth 10, 20. I've sold puppies for 30 plus thousand.
How many in a litter?
It depends too. See, that's the thing about with a litter. Your female is going to determine how many puppies you have in your litter. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot of people will try to blame it on a stud, like, oh, that stud throwing little litters. I done seen like 10 girls have 2 puppies off him. He ain't throwing big litters. That's not how it goes. Your female, the amount of puppies is determined by the amount of eggs she drops into her uterus. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The stud can have, think about it, the stud, you could drop a sperm into her uterus. It's got 100,000 swimmers in there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But she's not going to drop 100,000 eggs.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if she drops 1 egg, you having 1 puppy. You see what I'm saying? If she dropped 10 eggs, you're going to have 10 puppies. Mm-hmm. So I've had literally that various, like that range of puppies in my litters. I've had 1 to 10 puppies. You know what I mean? From my smallest to my regular size female.
So when you say 5 to 10 or 5 and up, the cuter the puppy, the more expensive it is?
I ain't gonna necessarily say the cuter though. Like,
what is it?
They want that wow factor.
Okay.
That's what determines the price of a puppy. See, what we call it a first pick. You know what I'm saying? Say I got 3 puppies in front of me, and I don't know, I kind of got an eye for what a first pick dog look like. I've been knowing literally when they born.
Okay.
You know, I done picked out several dogs at birth. Literally like 5, 10, 15 minutes out of the mama's belly. I done picked like that little motherfucker gonna be a superstar.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So what I look for, you know what I'm saying, what the majority of the
it's a certain je ne sais quoi. Yeah.
Shit hit different.
Yeah, we could call you Birdman. Right. Facts. I feel you though. I feel you.
What I look for, what most of the community is looking for in a first pick dog, you looking for the roundest head. You see what I'm saying? You looking for the most smashed muzzle. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? You looking for the shortest, stumpiest legs, thick bone, compact body and back. You see what I'm saying? You looking for fat, chunky back legs, like ham hocks.
Yeah.
You're looking for overall confirmation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right away. You know what I'm saying? That's what lets you know, boom, that's that one right there.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? That's just how it goes.
So you don't, when you purchase, are you purchasing off presentation or you purchasing off a bloodline?
I'm purchasing off of the quality of the animal. Like I said, a lot of people that sold dreams and they go the wrong way because they going like that. They going like off the person who's promoting it. Or like a lot of people, bro, like I done had close ones be like, bruh, nigga, you could promote this motherfucker and get whatever for the motherfucker, woo woo.
Right.
And I'd be like, bruh, that's not what I promote. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
This dog needs to be pet homed. You see what I'm saying? It needs to be given to somebody who just wants a pet. That's not a dog that I would put out there on my resume. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
For no 5,000. even just 5, even just 3. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
This is a dog that needs to be pet homed. And motherfucker be like, boy, your ass crazy, man. Like, man, you tripping. No,
right.
my nigga, it's about longevity, baby. If I sell somebody a product that's not presentable, you see what I'm saying? It's not all about the money. You know what I'm saying? That's what be wrong with a lot of people who want to breed dogs. They make everything about the money, the money, the money. The money gonna come, baby. You gotta have the quality. As long as you got the quality, the money gonna keep coming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I purchase dogs off of the quality of the animal.
Yeah.
It's gotta be, I don't give a fuck who it's from. You see what I'm saying? It could be from a person who this they first litter, third litter. You see what I'm saying? But they got that quality, man. Yeah. They put in the time, they put in the money that it took, and they got that shit. I want that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, man. Like, we can sit all day long and kick this shit, man, because I know you got so much knowledge about it.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But we running out of time, so check this out. Where can your fans find you at?
Man, they can
on your
find me
social media, and what's your social media names and et cetera?
You can find me on Facebook, Davarian Lewis, Davarian Lewis. You can find me on Instagram, Stack and Wop, StackKKNGWOP. Shit, that's really all I'm on, man. I don't got no Twitter and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So my Instagram is really, like, right now the best place to hit me at. I'm building the shit out my Instagram right now.
Okay.
So Instagram is where it's at. That's where I'm at.
And shout out the name of the kennel and how can they go about purchasing a dog?
MCBC, man, Midwest Connect Bully Camp Takeoff Line is the brand, you know. Man, if you're looking to get you a real quality exotic bully, like I said as well, now I'm doing the Frenchies. My Frenchie program is called International Frenchie Factory Incorporated. Iffy, get you an Iffy Frenchie, you know. And shit, you can get up with me on either one of my social medias, man. And I let people pull up in person to breed to the studs. Like a lot of bigger breeders, so-called. I don't even like to use that word really, but a lot of bigger breeders don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Also, you letting them come and
throw
down, right?
Hands-on.
Hands-on, okay.
You're able to get you a picture and a video with the dog for your promotion. You know what I'm saying? You're able to see what you're buying into.
Right. No, I like that,
You
man.
dig what I'm saying?
That's different.
Yeah, for sure. So, it's authentic, man. It's authentic, you know. Like I said, you can get up with me, like I said, on either of them social medias, and, you know, that's how I'm coming.
Man, that's how I wrap it up, man.
Man, we out this thing, man. No Media Podcast, man.
For sure.